Hi guys, how are you? Hope you are doing fine and that you are safe. What is your latest perfume obsession? I'm very curious. Please let me know in the comments area. Because mine, well, nowadays I started to really hunt all those pre-formulated, vintages, hard to find, discontinued fragrances. So I had phases during my perfume journey in building my perfume collection, and one of them was really, liking a perfume, buying it, loving it, disliking it, decluttering it, and so on. Another phase was when I discovered niche perfumes, and I spent a lot of money on just sampling niche perfumes. But because I can't sample here in stores a lot of niche perfumes, but I also bought some niche perfumes. But I kind of, wasted a lot of money just sampling because I'm very curious. I need to know, how does it smell? You see it on YouTube, it is raved about, you know what I mean? And my latest phase in my perfume journey is finding lost scents. Scents that were reformulated, you really want to experience the original version of the fragrance, especially if it is a fragrance that you like it, even reformulated, but you want to see how it was original, in the beginning, the original formula. You liked some scents that are being discontinued, and you realize now that this is the last chance, for you to get them. And also vintage scents, yes. So vintage, real vintage, like from back in those days when they were really good. In case you are wondering why I haven't done an April haul regarding my perfume purchases, I decided to do this video and just call it Perfume Obsessions, latest buys, something like this, because basically almost all my acquisitions were this type of, hard to find perfumes. So I was like a detective during April, and not just April, the one that started my journey into finding old Guerlain bottles before they changed the packaging into the B bottle. I am very happy to have found some original bottles, the bottles in which the perfumes originally came in, were released. Okay, so my journey started with Lansdowne EDP. You already know this journey. I sampled it. Somebody also generously gave me for free a decant from the B bottle, Lansdowne, and I decided I really want this bottle with this formulation. This is gorgeous. The honey is delicious. The one honey that I really can enjoy. And I am very happy that I still found online, here where I live, on website, this type of bottle for Lansdowne. After I bought this, I realized that I have missed a great opportunity, like 1-2 years back, when Guerlain was discontinuing this type of old bottles, and the prices were very good online. But back then, I was not buying a perfume that I didn't really love, Now I started to buy perfumes for my collection. I started to buy perfumes for the bottles. Oh, it makes sense. And I decided, to buy now, while I still can, the old bottles from Guerlain. So I have here a bottle of Idylle Love Blossom. This is not the original Idylle, but it is a version, a flanker of Idylle. I really like the bottle, and I really wanted the bottle in my collection, but I'm not very fond of the original Idylle. I prefer Narciso for her EDP. They're kind of similar, but I prefer Narciso. This is a lilac perfume, very springtime, soft. It resembles more Champs-Elysees than Idylle, but in the dry down it has that Idylle mask. It is not a love, but a like for me, but I really wanted this type of bottle. And the box is also very nice with the lilac, white lilac printed on the pink box. I found it online here where I live. The price was good and I decided I need it in my Guerlain bottle collection. Then I really wanted the old bottle of Champs-Elysees. And this is a problem because now the prices for Champs-Elysees are like skyrocketing. I don't know why. I mean, it's a nice perfume, don't get me wrong, but is it really worth it? I mean, to give like 200 euros for a Champs-Elysees bottle? Not in my case, at least now. I tried to find an empty bottle because I really like the style. I'm going to put a picture, I hope, with the bottle of Champs-Elysees. It is that Art Nouveau style of bottle, and I just can't keep, I want to keep myself, for not buying it when it was discontinued, and you could have found it at very good deals. But okay, somebody was generous enough to send me a bottle, an empty bottle. I just paid the transport for it. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the cap because it is a tester bottle. But I'm going to treasure it for now in my collection. Maybe I'm going to find a bottle of Champs-Elysees at some point. Then another old style bottle of Guerlain, but one that I really love. So this is a very happy buy for me. This is Insolence Idylle, the Eau de Toilette. Candied sugar, violets, beautiful, powerful, a happy scent for me, a very happy scent, mood booster in my case. And I much prefer it to the Eau de Parfum. I know that many of you consider the Eau de Parfum to be richer, warmer, but on my skin I can't feel so much the violet note, and that is the note that I was searching for. Also from Guerlain, I have bought a vintage bottle. Oh, actually I'm going to present this one because I don't know if this isn't, yes, it is still in the category, of pre-reformulated old bottles, but I prefer the red bottle of Samsara that I also have in my collection. I haven't brought it here where I film, but if we are talking about vintages now, I had to buy this. I really had to. Somebody also told me, that she is really looking for a vintage bottle of Samsara. I bought the Eau de Toilette vintage Samsara, and I'm very happy. What can I say? This is the original sandalwood that they have used for Samsara. Very happy to be able, to experience it. I really like all Samsara versions of Eau de Toilette. Also Eau de Parfum, but more, I'm a fan of the Eau de Toilette. Samsara Eau de Toilette. But this one, yes, it is richer. It is the original. It is a great experience, to smell this as it used to be and as it was meant to be. However, I'm also grateful for the the version in the B bottle, because it was my starting point into the Samsara journey. My mother used to wear the Samsara in the red bottle, and I liked it on her, but I found it unapproachable. And for me, the B bottle version made it more wearable. And then after starting to wear that one, I started my journey into finding other versions of Samsara and so on. And yes, this one is the best, I must admit. Very happy to have it in my collection. I bought it from eBay and the price was a good, correct price. Then let's get into discontinued fragrances. So here where I live online, you can still find some lost scents, hidden gems at good prices. So on official websites, okay, not eBay sellers or Facebook groups. And I have bought Hypnotic Poison or Secrete. This is a flanker of Hypnotic Poison. It is meant like summery version, I think, of Hypnotic Poison. I'm not disappointed. A lot of people are saying it is too weak. Not on my skin, so it stays, it has good longevity. It becomes a skin scent, but I can still feel it, and I find it a more wearable version of Hypnotic Poison, especially when the weather turns warm, like April, May, and so on. Hypnotic Poison, even in the reformulated version, it's still a wintertime scent, at least to myself. I like it, and actually I'm kind of looking for an older version of Hypnotic Poison. Yes, I know it's going to be expensive, and also Hypnotic Poison of Sensuel. That is definitely on my wish list, but the prices are too high, and I can't find it here where I live, only on eBay. Then, also talking about discontinued fragrances, we have one that was on my wish list, and I finally got it at a good price. This is Jean Paul Gaultier Classique Essence de Parfum. This is a very nice orange blossom cream, whipped cream and ginger. So it is sweet, but the ginger gives it a little bit of, freshness, spiciness. So beautiful, dense, definitely more suitable for colder weather. But I'm very happy that I have it now in my collection. Another discontinued one, Armani Code Luna. This was a great offer from somebody from a Facebook group, and I didn't want to miss it, I can't wear, for now at least, Armani Code. It is too much for me. The honey is too much, too sweet. This one is more wearable. During summertime, all year round, I find it fresher, but it has some leather in the base, some heavy stuff also going on, so it's not just a freshie. Yes, beautiful, definitely more fresh than Armani Code, but it has the same DNA, and I'm very happy to have it in my collection. Okay, I really wanted a bottle of this. Not just the scent, because I really wanted to smell also the perfume, but I understood that it resembles a lot Mon Guerlain Intense, and I already have that, but I wanted a bottle, and I found it. A partial bottle with like 10 milliliters left on my Facebook group. Very happy to have Mon Exclusive by Guerlain, and very happy that I didn't invest in a full bottle. Not that it is available, but anyway, I'm just saying, because it resembles a lot Naxos. It resembles also Mon Guerlain and Mon Guerlain Intense, but more so Naxos. And I already have Naxos and I love, so very happy to have this little ribbon bottle in my collection, and 10 milliliters are enough for me. And let's get into the real vintages. Not the real vintages, because this is also, a vintage, and the original bottle, Samsara. Very happy to have it. I just mentioned it, together with all the other Guerlain bottles and so on. And now, very happy to have in my collection a Dune, a vintage version, 50 milliliters originally, now like 40 left. I already have a vintage bottle for my mother, but I wanted more, I wanted to have a backup of the vintage version, and I think this one was better kept. I definitely feel some of the top notes, and my mother's bottle kind of, I think the top notes evaporated from that one. And this is even older. It is from the 90s, 96, if I'm not mistaken. This is definitely a more complex version of Dune. I still like very much the newest formulation, but I have to admit this one is more complex. It stays for longer on my skin, has better longevity than the current version, but also it is more floral, aldehydic. Also, it has that beautiful sandalwood, but yes, it has more going on. Still like the newest version, and I think my plan was, to buy this and maybe declutter the latest version, but now I kind of like them both, and they are kind of different, so it makes sense to keep both of them. My plan didn't work out, it seems, to balance more my collection. And the pièce de résistance, my most important acquisition, if I might say so. I realized that I'm buying vintage versions and many perfumes, and I have an old love that I kind of felt, that the first version of it was too expensive on eBay. It doesn't make sense for me to invest in it, but I have found a very good deal and decided, why not? This was one of my first perfume loves, and it makes sense for me to still have it in my collection in the original formula. So I have bought from a collector from eBay Pure Poison Eau de Parfum with the white cap, the version that made me fall in love with Pure Poison. The latest version of Pure Poison, I actually sold it last year because it is, in my humble opinion, far removed from this one. Still beautiful, white floral, fresh, innocent, but much more soapy than this one used to be. This is more ambery. I mean, the difference for me, it is more in the dry down, in the base. This is ambery, it has a sexier muskiness, better, creamier. Yes, the one that made me fall in love with Pure Poison. I have like 4 bottles of Pure Poison, during the years, but still kept on fantasizing about this white cap bottle. Finally, it is now back into my collection. I have a big bottle, almost full of 100 milliliters, and I plan to use it. I think it's going to last me some time because I have a few bottles in my collection, so it's enough for me for now. My old love, Pure Poison. So these are my latest perfume obsessions and my haul, let's say it like this. What are your perfume obsessions? Please let me know in the comments area. What have you bought lately? What are you trying to find, and are you hunting on eBay? And also, if you know all the version, if you're a Hypnotic Poison lover, please let me know. Does it make sense, to buy an older version? I can't really afford the vintage one, but 2011, 2012 version I might be able to buy on eBay or on a Facebook group. Does it make sense? Do you still find it a good version? How do you like the newest version of Hypnotic Poison? Because this is my latest obsession, and the Hypnotic Poison of Sensuel. Maybe you can tell me what is your take on that one. I really need your advice. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, and stay safe. Until the next time. Bye bye.